Hi guys, welcome to the Real Glam and Grind podcast. I am your host, Liza Muniz, and well, you can call me Liz. And today is gonna be my third episode. I cannot believe it because, guys, when I tell you, like, this has been one of my biggest dreams to do a podcast for years and years, and I've been talking about it. And to finally say, you know what, let's do it and jump on it. It's like, it's a it's a changing thing for me. Like, it's a very much life-changing experience for me. It's stepping into my dream and actually making moves. So I highly recommend for those who want to do a podcast, do it. Just do it. Try it. Let go of perfectionism. And I'm actually really excited for today's guest because she's not only just a model, but she's an entrepreneur. She's a boss babe. And also she studied journalism. And I cannot wait for you guys to meet her, Nicole Dragon.
Hi, Liz. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, I'm so excited. So we actually met in a photo shoot for, it was for a yacht yoga. I'm a yoga instructor, so I was there.
Yeah.
Remember what I was saying? I was like, believe in your dreams.
Yeah, I know. I followed you that time, and
Yeah.
I'm following you now too.
Thank you. Yes.
Yeah.
I never got to see the pictures, but it's okay.
Yeah. You never.
I never got to see the footage, but
Wow.
it's okay. It's fine.
No.
So today I really want to dive into what you do. So tell me a little bit about yourself.
Okay. So my name is Nicole Mondragon. I go by Nicole Dragon for this industry. I graduated from journalism. I focus on magazine publishing and management. Even if I graduated from that, I'm not doing that right now. Like right now, I'm into modeling, not just fashion modeling, but also I do commercials. I love that acting part also. And also I'm entrepreneur and I'm entrepreneur as you said, like so
Yes,
I
you have a skincare
yes,
line.
I have a Korean skincare back in my home country, that is Colombia. So my idea is in the future to bring it here to the US. That's what I
I
want.
love that.
And modeling, I've been doing it for like about 3 to 4 years, and just like doing it more here in Miami than back home. I'm focusing more that here. I'm also doing photo shootings, also a content creation for my own digital platforms. And I focus it on lifestyle, fashion, beauty.
I love your fashion
Yes.
taste. By the way, can we check out the fit? We're
Or-
matching too.
Yes,
I noticed. I'm
and we
like,
didn't plan
pink
it.
vibes today. Exactly. I had no idea. You look
Yeah,
amazing.
Thank you.
I
You
love
too.
it.
You too.
Thank
You too. That pink's a good color for
Yes,
us.
always, always. So, what inspired you to go into modeling?
So, I've always liked model since I was a kid. We do like different courses back in Colombia. But my career, I feel like it started mostly here in the US. When I started living here in Miami, I think like
How old were you?
I'm 28.
28?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought you were gonna say like 16. I had a girl that came here. She was like, "Oh, I'm 16," and I'm like, "Wait, what? You were 19?"
No. No.
Se me olvidó preguntarte. Oh, by the way, I speak Spanish too.
Yeah, me
so,
too.
Okay.
So we can
do a
just
little
like-
Spanglish.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
like that.
But yeah, so you're 28. Okay, good.
Yes.
She's
How old are
nice.
you?
I'm 32. I'm turning 33 tomorrow. It's my birthday.
Oh,
This is what I
happy
do.
birthday.
Thank
Early
you.
birthday.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So tell me about your journalism. Like, how did you like get into that field? What inspired you to want to study journalism?
Okay, so I wanted to be a journalist, but more like because I wanted to create my own fashion magazine. That was my dream before. I just feel
Wait,
like
wait. What do you mean before?
yeah. So I studied that, but now like I change it because I really love like digital creation, and like the word changed. Before it was printed, like
true.
now it's more like digital.
True.
So my dream when I was a kid, it was to have like a fashion magazine beauty, like Vogue,
Like Vogue, yeah. I was
editorial,
gonna say
yeah.
Vogue.
So that's why I like studied that, but
Okay.
now like the world is changing, more digital. So
Yeah.
I started to do more doing that, like created my like my brand, my own brand, so people can recognize me for my fashion style. So if you see my my Instagram, I started to do that, like giving more like my style, like showing people my style, but still don't forgetting that I like fashion, beauty,
Right.
life. Yeah.
I actually, you send me like a little resume of like, I'm like, hey, send me like a little intro, whatever. She sent me like this cute little paragraph. I usually ask the models to send me this. And I read something that said, I would say that my style is, what was it? It was,
The word,
shoot, I'm like, wait, I have it here. Because I was like, oh, disruptive?
disruptive.
Disruptive. And I was
Yes.
like, wait, I love
Yes,
that.
yes, yeah,
And she
yeah.
wants to make noise. She wants to show
Exactly.
people that you don't need to, you know, follow people's path, that you can make your own path, and that she's
That's
breaking
my message to
all the
word.
barriers.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. I would say like let's say if you have to go to an interview and you're supposed to always like dress this way, don't do it. Just go as you are, and you know, like people will see that energy and you will be like spoiled.
Like being bold.
Exactly. Exactly. So that's my message.
Okay.
Yeah. So when I use that word, it's because I like to break the rules. I don't like to follow like the standards, and also don't care about what people think about you. Just be yourself.
I
And
love
if
that.
somebody doesn't like you, just like move on
Absolutely.
and don't care. If we just live the life like all the time thinking like if I'm doing it correctly or like things like that, like energy doesn't flow. That's what I think.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And what inspired you to be this way? Like what had, because I feel like for me, I'm like very big on like F what people think. Like I'm just like, I don't care what you think about me. I know who I am. Like I know what I bring to the table. I really don't care what you think about me. But that came when I was like young, and I was like judged when I was like, it's a whole trauma, you know, experience. But that made me become the woman that I am today, that I don't care what people think about me.
Okay,
yeah.
So since I was a kid, I've always been like
Yeah,
this, like
okay.
this way.
We were born this way.
Yes, I was born this way. Even when I was like in high school and everything, I was the one who says to people what they have to do. Like
Oh, you were like
I was the
leading.
one like leader. Like
Love
okay,
that.
so we're going to do this like dancing for like to graduation and everything, or always being like super
Oh,
leader.
really? Okay.
Yeah,
So,
so
you were that bold.
Yes,
like,
yes,
you
like
knew what you wanted, and you had a
exactly,
vision, and you went for it.
Never follow the rules. No,
I
like
love
even
that.
for like if the teacher tells me like I have to do it, and I didn't do it. I do it the other way.
I feel like you were that girl that, like, you know how you have like the one student that doesn't follow the rules when it comes to
That was me.
you know, like you have the skirts. I don't know if you ever had those. Like I
Yeah,
went to private school.
Yeah,
like,
me
for a
too.
little
Me
bit.
too in Colombia.
Yeah, and then there was like the skirts like all the way to your knees, and there were a lot of girls that would
You know.
put them all the way up here.
Yeah, I was like that,
I
and
feel like
I
you were
was
that
like.
girl, and put like little sparklies
I was
on it.
I was a cheerleader, and also I was
Oh, okay.
So but when I was in high school I was a cheerleader, and I was the captain of the cheerleading when I was
my
like
gosh.
almost graduating. So I'm always like that, like the one who says like everything and doesn't care like
Boss
about
babe.
anything. So
Boss babe.
but I feel
We love it.
that comes from my mom's side.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, I feel
Same.
yes.
We've been raised by baddies. period.
Exactly.
Strong
Period. So
women.
my mom is like that. She's always
Yeah.
like so independent. She's so like consistent, and she doesn't also like. She doesn't care about what people think. Like she's like
love
that. So
that.
I've always followed that path. And
So you had
that's,
that role model for you.
Yes.
Yeah.
My role model definitely is my mom.
Oh.
I've never saying like, oh no, it's this person or this person. No, it's my mom. I can be inspired by some people who I also think like they're doing the same as what I want, but that doesn't mean that I will do exactly the same.
Oh,
They
absolutely.
inspire me, okay, good, but I will do it my way.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Yes.
And do you have any siblings or anything?
Yes, I have one sibling. I'm 7 years older than him. He's a guy.
Okay.
a
One
boy.
brother.
Yeah, one
Okay.
brother.
What's his name?
Juan Esteban.
Juan Esteban.
Yeah, yes, he lives here with me in Miami.
Okay. All the girls that I've brought, they're like, I have one sister. I'm like, how funny. I'm like, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. So how is your creative process? Like, how do you get into the creative zone? Because I know that you're like, I noticed that you're very creative with your craft, like whether that's fashion, modeling, stuff like that. Like, how do you, I mean, you look very much put together, and I know there's work. You have your lashes done. You're just there's work, okay?
Yes.
You know, like a lot of people are like, oh wow, she's so pretty, like oh my god, and it's like people don't understand that it takes like it's like a process for you to like first of all find your own beauty, find what works for you, what looks good on you, and what makes you feel your best. So and also express yourself correctly in the media. So how do you what is your process? Do you go to the beach? You do yoga? Or, yeah.
Okay, so for me, so I do a lot of exercise. I feel that that's a way of just like freeing from everything that you have. So if you are stressed or you're just like overthinking about any topic, I feel like doing exercise those just like free those hormones. So I would say like exercise, eating healthy. I also eat really healthy all the time. Obviously, sometimes I have my cheat meal, but I usually
What's your cheat meal?
burger.
A burger?
Yeah.
Oh my god, me too.
Yeah, that's definitely.
And also
I don't like pizza. It's like too basic for me. I like more like
you know, I'm the same, but recently I don't know what it was, but like I'm starting to love pizza. It's like it's so weird.
I feel like
used to be
it's
the
boring.
same.
It's like cheese with a
What is your favorite burger?
So I would say like Five Guys.
Five Guys.
Yeah.
No, but what kind of burger? Is it like one with blue cheese, like double burger? Like
That's
what is like your dream, like ideal, you know, burger? For
Like-
me, it's like the barbecue one.
barbecue?
Yeah, I like
No,
barbecue.
I don't like barbecue.
Depends
that
on the mood,
much.
of course.
I like everything spicy. So I
Oh.
would say like something that has like jalapenos.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
I love jalapenos.
Okay, saucy.
So I would say jalapenos and like American cheese.
American
I like
cheese.
that. I like
Okay,
American cheese
cute,
too.
cute.
Yeah, yeah.
How did you start your skincare line?
Okay, so More Than a Line is a brand that my mom and I created for helping people to know how to take care about themselves from like the Asian part. For example, in Colombia, we are the pioneers in this. We don't have any people who has like these places. There are people who like sell the products, but no, they actually don't do the process of facials and using like Korean techniques for this. So that's why we created our brand that is called Sakura Jeju Korean Skincare. So talking about like my brand, so my mom started with the idea, but I was the one who developed it. So I created the name. I did my research to know what name to use, that the reason, because everything is with a reason. And the colors, like why we use the flower, like the sakura. Sakura means like the cherry blossoms.
Oh, I love that.
So that has like a meaning of the name, that why we use that.
Right.
Also the colors, also the techniques were created by my mom, because
wow.
she did her own research. Even she's like a dermatologist. Is that
dermatologist.
Oh no, the dermatologist. We say cosmetic.
Cosmetologist.
Yeah,
Okay,
cosmetic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know exactly how you say it in English,
Okay.
but
That sounds amazing. I mean,
yes.
Can we get some beauty tips? Oh my god.
Yes,
I
yes,
have
of
to go to
course.
Colombia.
Yes, you have to go to. Like my idea is to bring my brand here.
Yes,
That's
please do.
yeah, that's a process, because to like time to invest money, like everything. But yeah, my idea is to bring it here because it's been a success there in Colombia.
Yeah.
So we wanted to bring it here.
What is it hard to like? What makes it hard to bring it from Colombia to all the way over here? Is it like, is there like a process as far as like transferring all the like products and stuff like that?
No, the products, but you have to have like a big number, I would say, to bring it here, because you have to buy everything.
Right, to invest money.
Right, to
Okay.
invest the money here. Also, we need to find people, like the correct people to train. My mom has to train these people, because it's not about just being like a cosmetologist or a facial professional.
And what services do you guys provide? Like, what is it? Like the Korean? Because I have no idea.
Yeah,
but I mean,
no, we do
yeah.
like we offer facials. So we call it rituals. That's how we call it, rituals.
Okay.
Why rituals? Because it's not like a typical facial that you get. So I would say, like, for example, we clean your face, do the facial, but also we give you a relaxing time. So while the mask is just like doing the process, we do like massage on your arms, your feet,
And
your legs.
what
So
is your favorite product of
the favorite product.
Yeah.
So we only work with one brand, that is called Atomy. That brand is from South Korea. And so we work only with that one because that's what my mom did all the research about. And the products are 100% organic. The products are also from everything is from nature, and it doesn't have any chemicals. It's like a really like minimum chemicals.
Right.
So everything is so natural, and also we've like safe skins with those products. So they have like a bunch like of products that also like a lotion cream that we use for that we use for like the massages while we do, but we only work with that brand.
Okay.
And
Yeah, I've seen like a few videos online, like on YouTube and TikTok. And I mean, we all know Korean beauty is like trending.
Exactly.
Everyone's like on it. And it's so true because like I have, as far as like Korean products, I have some from TikTok shop or whatever. And it was one of the best products that I've used ever. I'm like, what is this? How can I order like 20 of these?
Right.
It's so good. So I can imagine like the quality that you have mostly in Colombia, like everything's, just there, and the experience as well. So
right. So we bring all the products from South Korea. So I can recommend like an exact product that is not Atomy because I don't know the other brands. We haven't done the studies for those other brands. But I would say like Atomy it's the best for us because it worked.
Oh, okay. So you've seen results and stuff.
It's results. Yeah, we as I said before, my mom has like saved so many skins that you say like that they didn't know how to have it good again. Like so.
Well, I'm going to Colombia.
Yes,
soon.
you are.
No, for real. Like I'm not even kidding. I'm gonna hit your mom.
But you know,
up.
like
also
my
mom.
my mom is also coming. So
oh really? Okay.
Yeah,
so you bring some testers.
Exactly.
We'll have it in the podcast.
Yeah. And also the techniques they're so different.
I love that.
Like the Korean lifting, like you don't have to put Botox or anything.
Oh my god, girl, yes.
Yes. And I feel also when you have like a healthy skin, you don't need a lot of makeup. So that's the best makeup. Just
that's like my goal.
Take care about your skin.
That's my goal. It's definitely something I want to work on. But it's one of those things that I'm like, I'll do it later. I'm like, no, I need to do it.
No,
I'm turning 33. So that means that I need to take it a little bit to like next level of like actually washing my face, doing the skin routine religiously, not just like once a week or anything or once a month. Like,
for me, I think one of the tips to have like a good skin is just to wash, like to take off your makeup every night. Even if you don't put makeup on in the whole day, the environment, like everything, so you just have to take off.
I used
always
to sleep with makeup, girl.
Right.
I used to sleep with makeup, and it was but it was when I used to be back in the days, like when I would go club and I'm like and then I was just like
for me I can be so tired, drunk,
you're just
like
drunk.
whatever. No, I've always cleaned it.
Yes, that's something that I've gotten better at it.
Yes, sure. You have to think like, I don't want to get old so
like,
fast.
No, trust me. Like I would do it like maybe like 2 to 3 times a year max.
No,
but I'm gonna try to make that a 0.
Bad girl. No.
Okay, so let's go back to modeling.
Okay.
So I want to ask you, how do you get ready for the castings?
So this is a funny part because for runway castings, like I had like some studies when I was a child, but here I'm just doing it what I see, what I want. I just, as I said before, like I don't like that people teach me. I just feel like I like to teach myself. So I just like look at people and I say, okay, I had to do this. And that's how I started my style for the castings. I'm talking about the runways.
Okay.
For the others, I feel like acting is also like a natural part of me. So I just practice in front of the mirror and just send the casting if it's like an online casting or something.
Mentally, like,
Mentally,
you know what I mean? Like the confidence, like, you know, to go to a casting, it's like,
it's
you
always
have to
hard.
go, you have to really get mentally and get
Yes.
yourself hyped up and be like, okay, I got this. I'm going to do it.
Yes.
I'm that girl, baby. Like they're going to see me. They're going to see me like this, like this, like this.
But
You know, do
like,
you do that? Or like, I don't know. I get like, I
Oh, yeah.
meditate. I go to the gym. I do
Okay.
a diet.
okay.
I literally
Yes.
get mentally ready.
If I have like an important like event coming, I will start eating good, more good than before.
Yeah.
Also doing more gym. Also like I'm starting like Pilates. So I start also
Yes.
that.
Oh my God, I started Pilates.
Yes.
Recently, it is so hard, girl.
Yeah.
I literally said right after the class, I was like, okay, she was like, oh, how was the class? And I was like, oh, it was beautifully painful. Like it was
beautifully
painful. It was like
painful.
slowly painful.
No.
Like I don't know. It's like you're doing slow
No, it's like
movements, but it's like, okay, now do this again. And it's like, oh my God, like I almost pulled a muscle too. I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, I want my abs. So just keep going.
That's how beauty is.
Yeah.
If you want to be
exactly.
beautiful,
Thank
you have
you.
to suffer.
Oh my God. Thank you. ¿Cómo se dice? La belleza duele.
La belleza duele.
Exactamente. People think it's easy. It's like,
not
no, baby.
easy.
We
It's
wake
not
up,
easy.
we do our hair, we go to the salon, we go and do our you know, our lashes, our eyebrows, microblading, and stuff like that. Like it takes work. And I think that that's so important as a woman to take care of yourself. You know, that makes your confidence and a lot of one thing that I really just it makes me very upset is when I see a woman or women out there that they see a model and they're like, oh, like whatever, like go eat a burger. And it's like, we just go to the gym every day. And it's like, not like in a bad way, but it's like, I just think that women need to realize that it doesn't matter that you're not the skinniest, that you're not the most beautiful in the world, that you're not in a poster to validate that you're beautiful. It's all about inside and how you treat yourself. If you don't do your hair, if you don't do your makeup, you're in your PJs all day, baby, like don't wonder why your self-esteem is down.
And not just doing it for like somebody else to say to you, oh, you're beautiful. Do it for yourself, for feeling like great to yourself, you know?
Yeah. Or
like,
if you have like a bad, you know, toxic boyfriend or husband or whatever that's making you feel little and like, oh, don't wear makeup or don't do that, which has happened to me before and many women out there too. And it's like, don't forget to sparkle even when you're in a relationship, even if you're a mom, like always work on yourself. Even if you're overweight, whatever it is, whatever body you have, you should always embrace the body that you're in. But if you have that, you know, like self-care, like you said, I feel like you just, you flow different. You know what I mean? You don't have to be a model to feel beautiful.
Right, no.
You know what I'm saying?
No. That's,
so yeah.
No. Yeah, totally. You don't have to be like a model to do it. Yeah.
And what would you say that, like, what would you say as far as like confidence? Like what has made you confident? Like the confident woman that you are, or what would you give an advice to someone to work on their confidence? Like how to be confident, I guess you could say.
That's a hard question.
As a model, yeah.
As a model.
I mean, you're definitely confident. That's for 1,000%. That's, you know, but someone that, let's say, is struggling with confidence, like what would you tell them, like how to work on their confidence?
Okay. So yes, I feel like I'm so confident, but that started like a few months ago. So I don't know if I'm the right person.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So
yeah. And it's just like I've always been so confident, but sometimes when you come from a bad relationship, you know, come out from a bad relationship, that your confidence is
girl, me too.
Hard.
Like, I mean, I don't know your story as far as like relationship wise.
Yeah.
But I was in a relationship 2 years ago, ruined me completely inside out. Like, and it has been one of my biggest inspiration is to show women that you can go through all of that and also get to your sparkle back. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like go through all of those terrible, you know, emotions and feeling like crap and also getting out of that and finding your own like beauty within yourself, you know, like not let someone just ruin you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. So.
Right.
And I've been working a lot on myself. So much.
Yes, me too.
A lot of work.
In the last 3 months. So I've been working really hard with that because
How's your love life?
Not so right now. I'm alone.
She's single. No, she's single.
Yeah, single, no, never alone.
Yes, exactly. Well, the same here. I'm single too. Okay.
Yes. I was married
You were married?
I was, yes, for 4 years. And I was like 6 years together. 4 years
wow.
I'm married. Yeah. So yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like sometimes like your confidence also, it shouldn't be like that, but sometimes it depends on somebody else.
Yeah.
And so yeah, so what I've learned from that and what my advice would be is just like never forget about yourself. Put yourself first than anything. Um don't so don't change your feelings, or don't change how you're feeling because the other person doesn't like you, or because the other person like is doing something
Yes.
that is, yeah, it's
I
just
feel
like,
yeah.
it's just like don't care. I mean,
I feel like when you're with someone, you want to kind of just like please them, so you become
exactly
either a
that's
persona that you're, when you were younger, I feel like you're easier to do that. Like you're like, oh, okay, he likes this way and he likes that and he likes the hair to be blonde or that, and you start being that dream girl for that guy. But it's like by the end of the day, it's not who you are, and you're gonna be miserable.
And if he doesn't like you to go out, don't go out.
No.
If he doesn't like you to just I don't know, like whatever, say this, don't say it. No, just be yourself. That's how it should be, like confidence.
Absolutely,
I think.
yeah.
So
I feel like that's a pretty girl problem. I'm not gonna lie. Not to say like, oh, pretty girl privilege, but like not even like, I think that a lot of men see a beautiful woman that is confident, like yourself,
and they just want
to be like, wow, she's so beautiful. I really want to ruin her, and not ruin her, but I feel like their insecurities rise up, and they're like, she's gonna get snatched by someone else.
They want to take.
They know your value,
your light.
Exactly. They know your value, and then they will literally just bring you down slowly but surely. You know what I mean? Like love bombing you, and once they have you and they're nice and comfortable and a lovey-dovey, and they're like, oh, actually, you can't do this. Oh, this upsets me. Stop doing that. And it's just like, it's a recipe for failure, I think, as a woman, as in a relationship. And if a man is telling you what to do, what to wear, and if a man is criticizing you,
wow, yes,
goodbye.
Yes,
like you should not be with that man. Your partner should support you. They should believe in your dreams.
They should be your fan.
Did he believe in your? Was he there when you were doing modeling, or this is new for you?
No, at the moment, yeah. As I said before, like I started here when I was in I started living here in Miami like a year and a half.
Oh wow, okay.
Yes, so I was doing some modeling back in Colombia, but I started mostly here, like,
Oh, I love that. Okay.
Yeah,
so you're new to Miami.
Thank you. And I feel like since I'm here, like all the door opens.
Yes.
Yeah. So I feel so different. Like so many opportunities out there for me. I just feel like I'm in my place. So
yeah, I love that. No, I mean, well, coming from Colombia, I think that Miami's definitely a little warm. I mean, not like I had like nothing compared to Colombia. Like, I don't know if you guys have gone to Colombia, but I mean, I haven't. I want to, but I have seen it and I have experienced it with all my Colombian friends. I have a bunch of them, and they're just very much of a happy people. They're very family oriented, and it's a community that works together. I feel like, you know.
Yes.
So I love it. I love the Colombian vibes. But
Colombian people are so kind, are so welcoming.
Do you miss it? Do you miss?
Yes.
But it's worth it. You're like, it's worth it.
Yes. Like, yeah. About like opportunities and everything, I prefer here. But about like people, how you feel, like the warmth and everything, I love Colombia.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
that's good. And so back to the modeling. So how do you deal with bad comments online or rejection or anything like that, like mentally?
So I really don't look at those comments.
Okay.
When I just see like a bad comment, I just delete it. I don't care. Like when people say, "Oh, you just have to leave it because that's life." No, that's not. I don't care what is. I don't care about what you're saying. Like, so I just delete it and I don't care. If somebody says to me something like in person, obviously I will fight it. I'm more like that. I will not feel bad. I will fight it.
Oh, you do? Oh, you fight back?
Yeah.
You're like Doja Cat.
I will be like, what the fuck? Like, yeah. I will never be like, oh, she's saying that to me, or he's saying that to me.
It takes a lot of me for me to actually engage into that. I mean, it's just, well, first of all, I think the platforms kind of like have like a negative thing, like they're like, oh, okay, this person is toxic because they're, so just know that. I don't know if you knew that. That, and then also like I feel like you feed into it, and it's like the trolls of online where they'll keep doing it if you engage. So the more that you ignore them, the more that, you know, they just leave like, oh wow,
Exactly.
they're gone.
That's the way. Ignoring.
Yeah.
Ignoring. Yes. As I say, like if it's in person, I will fight it back.
Oh, you're saying,
but
oh,
is it?
okay, okay.
Yeah.
Like,
if it's digital,
you're like, say it to my
delete it.
face. Yeah. You're
Yeah,
like,
I
if it
can
was-
delete it in person, but
Okay, she's a feisty one. Be careful.
yes, be careful.
Don't play with her.
That's how we are like confident right now.
Only good comments, okay?
Yes, only good comments.
Or else.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go back to the fashion world. Okay, so what inspired you to be like, oh wow, I really love the fashion world. I really want to be part of it. Like, when was it where you like, it was, you know, a child, or was it a magazine, a show?
It was when I was a child. I've always been loving like beauty, like fashion. I also like study. I'm a makeup artist also.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so I
She's
did.
multi-talented.
Yes, I have so many talents.
Wait, what else? Wait. Model, entrepreneur.
I have journalist, makeup artist. I also study facials for doing facials also.
Dermatologist.
Yeah, and I'm a singer also.
You sing?
I sing, not professionally, but and I love to dance. And I'm also a
me too.
bartender.
A bartender. Oh my goodness.
Yes.
Period. Some martinis. Yes.
Right. So
Wait,
yeah.
so you sing?
Yes, I sing.
Do you want to sing something here for us? Something cute?
No.
Oh, come on. Not a favorite one.
But I don't know. But because mostly I sing in Spanish, so.
Oh, in Spanish? Okay, let's hear it. If you want. If you don't want, then that's fine. But
just
that
like
would be amazing. That would be pretty epic for my third podcast.
What song can it be? Because I love. Have you ever heard like ranchera?
See, I think so.
It's more like I like more that kind of music. To
Okay,
sing.
maybe next time we're gonna be a little more prepared.
Yeah. Because maybe I'm never prepared this time.
Okay, and okay. So, what is your favorite fashion designer?
So maybe I don't have a designer, but a brand. I love Diesel and I love Adidas. So those are my big brands, and I would love to be an ambassador for them at some point in my life.
What do you love about them? Like, is there a specific?
Yes, I just feel they go with my style. It's like edgy, like futuristic.
Sorry.
That's why I like it. Have you seen like that the style is so different?
Well,
It's
yes,
super edgy.
Well, the question was because I kind of sort of studied a little bit of business management.
Okay.
Okay. I literally had like 5 different majors that I wanted to do. Ended up not even finishing college. But I remember one of them was talking about like the brands and how you would, want to work for a brand and what they represent. So that's why I was asking you, like, if you had something specific that you like, either the way that they work or what they, maybe something that they do for like a bigger picture of, what the brand is, like a little bit more detailed.
Okay.
So that's why I was asking, like, maybe the owner or how they started the brand. Like, for example, Chanel for me, like, I love it because I also saw the documentary about Chanel, and her story is so sad. Have you seen it?
No, I've seen it.
You have to. And you love fashion. Oh my God, you're going to love it. It's kind of sad because basically she had all these, these amazing, wealthy husbands, but she ended up basically alone. Like, she grind, and she made this amazing brand that stayed for decades and stuff. But it was sad.
Ooh,
It was sad.
I have to watch it.
But it's beautiful at the same time because she created something so like, legendary.
Yes.
Like, everyone knows about Chanel. I love her, her style, and it lives on for decades and decades,
Yes, right. And inspire people also.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I haven't seen it like from the big picture. I'm just like focusing more like in the clothes of Diesel
like the
and
aesthetics.
Adidas. Yeah, the aesthetics.
Okay. What is your favorite thing as far as like aesthetic wise? Like I see that you have a little, a little fluffy like
Today,
furry.
yes. Today, like I'm fluffy, feathers, like more elegant. Usually, I don't dress so much like this. I'm more like edgy,
Yeah.
like big pants, like baggy pants and tops and small tops and like chunky shoes. I'm more like this, so that's why I like Adidas and
You have like a little bit
and
of,
a
I would say,
diesel.
urban style. Is that
Like
Okay.
urban street, yeah,
We're
street
learning.
style, yeah,
street
yeah.
style? Okay.
Yeah, I love more than.
Have you been
But
to New
also-
York?
Yes.
You have? Okay. So
Yeah.
do you like it?
I love New York.
Okay.
Not to live in New York. I
Why?
feel it's too dark for me.
Too dark?
Yeah.
What do you
I
mean?
can just like describe it like that. Too dark is like the energy that you feel there.
Really? No
For
way.
me.
How
And
interesting.
here I feel it more like, the sun, the
For me,
beach.
it's the opposite.
Really?
I love New
Oh
York.
my
I feel like I
God.
have so much energy when I go to New York. I'm like, wow. Like I just want to explore. And
Wow. No,
I'm
for
hyped
me
up.
it's here.
Interesting.
Yeah, even in New York when I had to go in the subway, I feel like scared. I feel like everybody has like like a different energy.
Oh no.
A lot of
it's-
homeless. So for
Are
me,
you
I'm
an
like
empath?
Ah?
Are you an empath?
what is
An
empath?
empath, like como que sientes las energías.
Yes.
Yeah.
I have an intuition.
Oh.
That I feel that.
Show it to the camera. I love
Yeah, I have that tattoo because I feel like I'm too intuitive.
that. Yeah.
So
What sign are you?
Sagittarius.
Sagittarius.
How
Oh,
about
okay.
you?
I'm a Cancer.
Yeah, you're a Cancer. My dad is a Cancer too.
Yes. We
Yeah.
feel things. We're-
Yeah,
we're
yeah, no.
sensitive.
I just
Okay.
feel that, yeah. And
Yeah.
I'm also a big fan of manifesting.
Same, girl. Same.
Yeah, so
Okay, actually, funny that you say that because I wore this dress because I went to an event called what was it called? It was like an all women's event, and I wore this dress, and I remember there was like a little set just like this, and it was like for a TV host. I think it was like for Univision or something, and who was it that was there? I think Gloria Estefan was there. Like it was like a big event.
wow.
And I remember I did a video and I was like sitting down. I was acting like I was like a TV host. I'm like, one day I'm going to be doing this, and you guys are going to watch me. I know you guys don't see it yet, but watch out. and I'm like, oh my God, how adorable. Like, how cute would it be if I wore this? And I'm like,
yeah.
like for me, I've always wanted to like either be an actress or a TV host. So that's why I actually like to do like the podcasting.
Right.
And also I'm a very curious person. That's why I'm fascinated with the podcasting world. But yeah, definitely.
No,
Have you had
yes.
one of those moments where you see yourself, you're like, oh my God, I manifested this?
Yes. I've done it before. I'm more like writing. So what I do is I write like in present. Let's say like I'm a millionaire. I'm like
Yes,
things like I win, I'm earning this. Like you're doing it right now,
Yeah.
and it works.
Yeah.
And it works. Yes.
No, it's gotten to the point where I freak myself out. Okay. Because I swear if I showed you guys, so I had like this little cute board, like vision board. And
I have my vision board on my phone.
no, I freak out my mom and my sister all the time. I'm like, look, you see, I knew this was gonna happen. Oh.
I have it here, so I remember every day what I
love
want.
that.
Yes.
I haven't done one of those. I usually write them down now, but I'm
No,
like, I need to get back to
it's-
visions.
Yes. So you
It's
when
very
you
important.
when you block or unblock your phone, you always remember.
No, but this is the freaky part, girl. So
Okay.
I basically got this one picture of this model randomly. I'm like, because I was a little overweight when I did it. I was in a toxic relationship. I was like 40 pounds heavier. I swear. Like I haven't posted the befores, but it's coming. Okay, it's coming.
The
baby.
transformation is coming.
Yes, you guys are gonna be like, wait, what? I couldn't even close my
Yes,
legs
I
'cause my
can believe
thighs
it
were
because
so
I
big.
feel like you're too thin. So
It's crazy, yeah, because of the pageant. But shout out to Prince, thank you.
thanks to
Yes, a Prince. But basically, like I had this picture of this model in a blue bikini. Y te lo juro, like I swear to God, I did it for Art Basel, the same exact bikini from.
they gave it to you.
5 years ago, I put this bikini in there. She was in the runway. I was not doing runway. I was not doing anything. Te lo juro. I swear to God, it was the same. It would freak you out. Like it just gives me like freaking goosebumps and everything just to think about it, because it's like, wow, how powerful.
Right.
You know?
Manifesting is like that.
It's very, very, and I had no idea. I just put the picture there like, oh, one day I'll be a skinny again.
Yeah. Also, like, don't be negative for anything.
Yes, absolutely.
Even if you feel like it's so difficult to get it or something, don't be so negative.
Yes.
It's just like,
Yes.
I don't like negative people.
Yes.
Yeah,
Same.
yeah.
Keep
That
your
they
bad
are-
vibes to yourself.
Yeah,
Away
yeah,
from me.
yeah, I hate it. I hate it.
Same.
Yeah.
Yeah. And how do you deal with people with bad vibes?
Don't talk to them. I will say, like, for example, for me, I don't like to go to parts where there are a lot of people, because I just feel like they are just getting my energy out of me. So I feel so tired, or I feel so like
you're easily
that they're bad to me.
Right.
So it always happens that to me.
Same.
In techno parties and everything, I don't like it because of that.
Yeah.
Or when they start like touching you a lot because they're dancing.
God, yeah.
Oh, I hate it. I'm like, don't
really?
take my space. Like, go away. Things
I mean,
like that.
now I'm kind of like that, but yes, I do agree. Like, you have to be very careful with who you surround yourself with, because some people are like, oh, I'm just hanging out with these people. They're doing drugs, they're doing bad stuff, or they're just bad people doing shady things. But believe it or not, who you hang out with is who you will become later on.
Exactly.
And it's shaping you into the person that you are, that you want to be. And if you want to be a better version of yourself, you have to surround yourself with people that are already in the industry, that are growing, that people that have that mindset of wanting to grow. You know, it's so important. And I feel like a lot of models get lost in Miami because they're they're distracted. They're like looking at the shiny things, and then they get manipulated into like hanging out with the wrong crew, which I've done it myself too.
Yeah, and also you have to be careful with the envy, like Nvidia.
Oh my God, yes. Can we talk about that?
Of course.
It's one of the reasons why I started this podcast, by the way, because I was so tired of all the hate and all the envy from friends and family when I did the pageant for Miss Universe Cuba. Girl,
that happens to me too.
It broke my heart because I'm such una mujer humilde. I'm very humble.
You're humble.
So it hurts me because they just see like, oh, she thinks she's all that. And it's like, no, I'm just being myself. I'm sorry. Can I just be me? Like,
right.
You know?
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
It hurts. Yeah. So how do you deal with envy and like mentally? Like, what would you give someone advice that maybe is dealing? Because I mean, models have to deal with this all the time, you know, like it's an unfortunate thing, or people in the spotlight, you know.
Yeah. For me, I've never feel that feeling.
Same. Well, I did
like,
two times. Two times in my life, and I was like, no, I do not want to be that person.
No, for me, never. I always
mind.
feel like so happy when people get something or reach any goal. Like, I'm happy for them. They do everything to get it, but I don't feel envy. Yeah, it's like, so I don't know how feels to feel that feeling. So
I mean, when I was 18 or so, obviously you're coming out of, you know, high school, and you're seeing who you want to be, like, and you see all these, you know, people like doing what you want to do, and they're already made it in the industry, and you're like, oh, I want to be like her, and like, but it's like you have to do the work, you know. So I think that it's key to learn how to celebrate other people's success. I learned it. It was like a learned thing, because, you know, when you're young, you're like, but I want to have that, and I want to, you know, and mostly when you don't have that support system, you don't have much, and you have all these big dreams, which for me, unfortunately, I didn't have much help. So, but I learned to celebrate, and like, I'm like, okay, it's not my time to shine, but it will be one day. It like, I'm happy for you, but I'm next. And even that was my mentality. I'm like, I'm next.
Also, you can celebrate small successes. It doesn't have to be the same big as other people. It's just that you go step by step, and don't feel like envy for anybody because they just like going faster than you.
No. Imagine those people that have that on the constant every day, and like they just waste their life comparing themselves. Like, that's one of the things too. It's like, do not compare yourself to someone else. Mostly if you're a model, do not compare, because we're all different.
Exactly. And also be consistent, because sometimes that person is just reaching those goals because they're being consistent, and maybe you can't believe like somebody will come and will make everything truth for you, and
right, like see what they're doing, see their steps, and be like, okay, she did this and that. Like, I actually did that too when I was younger as well. I would look at, you know, celebrities that I looked up to, or maybe fashion designers, and see their story, see, okay, where did she start it, how did she get to where she got, you know what I mean, stuff like that helps you to visualize how your path is going to or could be, you know.
Yeah, but for like people who feel like somebody has envy for them, I would say like just
It's a waste of
take, yeah,
energy.
take those people out of your life.
Yes. Oh my God, girl.
Always.
I did that and my life changed
Yes.
because I
Always.
wanted to
You
believe in the
know,
good in
everything
people.
flows.
Yes.
Sometimes, yeah, sometimes if
Yes.
you're just like to you know, like I want this person in my life, but your life is just like
Mm-hmm.
quieta, like
Mm-hmm.
you know. But when you take those people out of your life,
It limits you.
no, everything is starting to flow.
Right. Yeah, no,
Yeah, that
absolutely. And it
happens.
hurts mostly when it comes from family members and you're like, "What?"
Also,
I'm like, "Aren't you supposed to
even
be happy for
I've
me?" Like,
yeah, I've read one time like even if it's your own father, your own mom, you
mhm.
have to take them out of your life, even if they're
Mhm.
family.
Yeah.
If you feel that these people, they don't go with your energy, or they don't feel happy for you, and they just want you like
Absolutely.
just take them
Unfortunately,
out.
it's just something that it's hard to do mostly when, let's say, either as a family member or best friend or anything like that you've known for 10 years or something. It's such a key in order for you to flourish, for you to blossom. And if you just keep those people around, you're going to notice that you don't grow. Like you said, there's no flow into your
Exactly.
life. And I have done that and I have gone like this. Like my life has
Yeah,
just gone like
and
this.
also
And every time like I would go back to those people, like friends or anyone, I would go like this. And
yes,
then whenever I would leave
right,
them, it would go back to, I'm like, okay,
right,
there's a
yeah, yeah, yeah.
pattern. I'm like, there's a
I feel the
pattern.
same. I
I'm
feel
going
the
to go
same.
with the one that goes like this. Okay. I'm sorry.
Yes, and also
Talk to me when you come back with, your less insecurities or whatever, more confident, work it out and then come back to me. That's how I see it,
right. No, me too. Me too. I feel the same. And also with like, when you have like a partner in your life, I talking about like relationships,
Mm.
the same.
Oh
If
my
you are
God.
in here, but the person is here and they
Yes.
just like bringing you down, you will
Yes.
not go out.
Or men that
Yes.
actually are jealous of your success is the worst. Or even your beauty. Like, it's the worst.
I would say
Like,
like
that's why you have to
that
find the
that
right person.
you're right, because
Because, for
right.
example, the Wizard of Oz, or no, not the Wizard. Mira yo, Wizard of Oz. The Wizard Liz. Okay, the Wizard Liz. I don't know. Have you seen all the? I don't know. I followed her. She's like this
No.
like motivational speaker online. Anyways, long story short, she
Okay.
got with this guy and she got pregnant. I think for 4 months. She has like 4 months, and everyone's talking about how basically this guy studied her online
Wow.
and was technically kind of jealous of her. Like they're like, this is what you're not supposed to do, and everyone's talking about it on YouTube. And it's the definition of not letting those kind of men, like realizing that if a man is, I wouldn't say, because he kind of copied her too. So it's weird. It's
Or
weird.
yes, or they feel like they don't even say, "Oh, congratulations for this."
Yes.
They are
Oh my
just like,
God.
mm.
Whenever, oh my God,
Or
whenever.
like if you're wearing something,
Mm-hmm.
your boobs, that they don't look
Oh my
good,
goodness.
or like
Yes.
that doesn't look good for
Oh
you.
my God, yes.
That's
I recently went on a date and the guy was like, "Oh my God, why would you wear like jeans and a sweater
out
on
of your life.
at night?" I'm like, "Well, first of all, I'm sorry that your car doesn't have AC. That's for And second of all, how dare you tell me what to wear and not what to
No.
wear?" I'm like, "Goodbye."
Please look at yourself.
I'm like, "I hope you're enjoying this date. I am leaving. I don't care how hot you are. I don't care how rich you are. Goodbye."
No,
Thank
no,
you, next.
no, definitely.
Absolutely.
No.
Yeah, there's only one life.
Exactly.
You have to be happy. That's the whole point of being in this world. Yes, life is hard, but you're not supposed to be struggling. You're not supposed to be around people that make life harder. You're supposed to surround yourself with people that are going to make your life easier, happier, uplifting. Like that is so crucial. So yeah.
Yeah, and yeah.
Okay, and what is beauty to you?
Beauty. Okay, so for me, when we talk about beauty, people think it's more like about physical beauty. For me, that's not beauty. Okay, for me, beauty is more like what you are inside. Because you can be the most beautiful girl in this world, the most handsome boy in this world, but if you are a person who is not kind to people, that has no empathy at all, or that you just like belittle everybody because you feel like more than you can be beautiful, like you can be perfect physically, but if you are not, you don't have beauty inside, So for me, beauty is more talking about like inside,
Inside.
than just like physically.
For me, like beauty is energy. It's so big on
Right.
that. It's like how you feel, like you said.
Yes.
How you feel online. How you feel inside.
I feel like
How you feel inside, because like you could be the most beautiful woman in the world, but if you feel like crap, you're going to not be like you're going to be beautiful, but nobody
and
is
you're not going to convey that.
Yeah. And a lot of girls, like, they just think, oh, when I do this surgery, when I do my hair like this, when I that's when I'm gonna feel beautiful. It's like no. You're supposed to first of all be happy where you are, and then work into whatever it is, whether that's skincare, surgery, doing your hair, doing whatever it is that you want to do. But that's physical stuff. The physical stuff is very easy.
Exactly.
But inside,
it's so easy.
it's like,
exactly.
that's where the real like diamond and gold and just everything is.
Exactly. Is
The
beauty is
jackpot.
how you treat people.
Mhm.
Beauty is how you treat yourself also, because as I said before, you can be so perfectly like physically, but inside how
Yeah,
you are.
absolutely. I love that. Thank you.
Yes.
And okay, so how do you deal with rejection?
I don't care.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel bad for a moment, but then I will be like, I'm more than this. Yeah, I have one story from my school, and so it wasn't a a student or anything, or a classmate or anything. It was from my teacher. So I had to take a class from journalism, and I had to work for the newspaper of the university. So that was a requirement. So I have this teacher. She sent me to a trial. Like English is not my first language, so she sent me to a trial because I had to write about it. I went to trial. I even don't know the words in Spanish for trials, so for me was harder in English. So okay, I finished the trial and everything. I went back to the office, and she was like, "Okay, how was the trial? What did they say?" And I was like, "I honestly don't know exactly what I don't feel prepared for this." She wasn't like, "Oh, I will help you. Don't worry." She was like, "I feel you don't have like the enough English to be in this university. You should drop the class. You should change."
Oh my god.
You should change your career.
What?
You're not good at this. And I was like, since that day I was like, I will never let somebody to say this to me any time
There's
again.
always that one teacher.
Right. I called my mom after, and I was like, "Mom, I'm going back to Colombia." A professor said like, "I'm not good at this."
Oh no.
You
And what
know?
happened? What made you say, F that?
My mom, she was like, "What the
Oh.
fuck, Nicole? You don't know who you are?" I'm sorry.
It's okay.
She was like, "You know who you are.
Oh, I
You
love
can
that.
you can be like, you can let yourself down because of this girl, like this woman. Fuck her, like,
Right. I love that.
I cried everything, and then I was like, what I did to, because that was a requirement class, but you can choose other professors. So what I did, it was I changed the professor at that time,
Okay.
and that professor helped me a lot. So
Good.
for me, it was, as I said before, it was more like, not because you are bad at that activity, or because you are bad at that, is depends on the person who you have next to you.
No, but let me tell you.
So the other teacher was the best.
No, but you are beautiful, and I think that's also another thing with, beautiful women, pretty girl problems. But I also had a teacher like that. So I was studying photography, and I had this one teacher. She hated my guts, but I was good. I was good at what I did. I did the great edits, whatever. Anyways, long story short, she tried to give me a D, and I'm like, I know I have been doing the work. I know that my work is a lot better than all these guys and girls that don't even know what they're doing. Like, no offense. But basically, I had to go fight for that and go into the dean or whatever and be like, hey, why did I just get a D when I have been doing the work? And I think it was like a final test, and it was like the color. I did different colors, and I'm like, you're not gonna give me a D for just that a different color that I misread, and that's how you know. Anyways, I got a B after that. So never let a teacher,
yes,
or anyone.
they supposed to be your instructor in life, and
Yes,
if
but
they
there's
say you're not good at this, you should drop.
There's
you
always
would be
that
like,
one person
Oh my god! And I feel
That's
she
good.
was just more like racist, you know.
That,
That
I'm like, yeah.
sorry,
yeah.
but
No,
that
yeah,
that
it's
was
true.
why.
It happens, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's just, unfortunately, is the reality of things. And when that happens to you, first of all, never take it personal because it's
Mhm.
not you. It's
But
that person and their
I
perspective
yeah,
and their,
I was 19 years old, you know. I was
Mm-hmm.
younger. At this age, I would be like, I don't
It's like
care.
she's no one. Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
but at that age, that somebody like
No, for
older than
sure.
you, more professional says
Aw.
that, you will
Yeah.
be like, oh my god, yeah,
Yeah.
I don't should be here.
Yeah.
Yeah, so don't do that. Yeah.
Yes. Believe in yourself. Okay. So I
Yes.
wanted to ask you, how was swim week? I saw
I
you like slaying in the runway.
yes,
Can we talk about that
yeah.
before we leave? Yes.
Yes, I love swimming week. So I was in Fusion Fashion Show.
Yes.
I did a runway for Marvino. I love that brand. He gave me a piece that I really liked it because I could be myself. So I love it. I love it. It was like always a good experience to be in a show like this. I'm planning in September to go to another show in New York.
Ooh.
Let's see
Oh,
how
you
it
went to New
goes.
York.
I went to
Fashion
New
Week
York
and
Fashion Week.
oh
Yes.
my god, how was that?
It was great. It could be better. I mean,
Why?
about the opportunities because even if you do a lot of castings, there are a lot of people. Like I was like the 1,090, and
Oh
I
my
was
goodness,
like
a
a
thousand.
lot.
Oof.
Yeah, I was a lot of
My
people in the
God.
casting, so it's
Yikes.
so difficult to get in. But what I would say is just like consistent. Be consistent. If you want to, don't feel bad because you didn't get into that show or you didn't get the casting. Just be consistent.
Yeah.
Yeah, and rely
Did
on
you
yourself.
wear like something crazy or like a crazy outfit in New York?
In New York, no, it was more
No.
like you know, like a lingerie.
Oh, lingerie.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. It was more like this.
Oh, okay, so
No,
chill. No crazy looks
no
or
crazy
anything.
stuff.
Okay.
But
How was swim week? Was it hot?
oh my god, I was sweating.
Tell me about the
myself.
trauma with
Yeah,
the
I was
with the
sweating
heat.
myself out. Like
Because people think it's cute. I thought it was my first swim week,
No.
so I was like, oh my god, it's
No,
gonna
you
be
know,
so cute. I'm gonna slay.
it
This
was
is-
so hot that I don't know if you have seen my video. I decided to go buy like wet hair because it
the
was
wet
so
hair
hot.
look?
Yeah, it was so hot. I was like, give me a wet hair. Yeah, wet hair look. Let's do it. Yeah, because I was
Same.
sweating, and even like when I was in the runway, I was sweating. I feel like
Yes.
people was like, oh, her makeup like with the sweat.
Same. No, it happens. No,
And
for sure.
oh my god.
For me, I had to like remind myself that it's about breathing, so you don't because you're just like stressing because you're nervous. For me, at least.
yeah,
It's hot
me
outside.
too.
You know, you're thinking about everything, and it's just a lot of emotions, and it's just oh my god. But it's funny how all the models make it look cute and just graceful and flawless. But then when you're in the actual show, being an actual
Wow.
model, it's like oh my
Uh-huh.
god, what is this? I'm like,
Yeah.
how am I gonna keep my makeup on? Like, what is happening? This is not glamorous at all.
No, yeah.
It's definitely a glam and grind, experience. Let me just say that because oh girl, it was brutal for me. I was like, I almost passed out
It
in
was
one of the
so
shows.
hot.
In
What
one of the-
shows did you watch?
I did I think I did like 4 shows, and one of them specifically, I almost passed out. It was the Vice design.
Design this.
Yes, that
yeah,
one
yeah,
because
yeah.
it was so hot, and we were there for hours.
Oh my god. Yeah.
And they started late too, so I was like, "Can somebody please just give me a pizza or something, a Red Bull,
my
any sort of like sugar?" Like girl, it was a struggle.
No, it was.
You
too
can see it on the
hot,
vlog. I
too
have a little
hot.
vlog on my YouTube, but oh,
Oh, I have
God.
to watch it.
Yes. But all right, so we're gonna close out. I think. Oh, can you? I think you already said about the beauty secrets.
Yes. So the beauty secrets, yes, like I do a lot of exercise, drink a lot of water all the time. Never go out from your home without sunscreen. Even in the night. Even if you go to a party in
Really?
yeah.
In the night.
Even the lights are worse
Oh,
than the
wow.
sunlight. Yeah.
Okay.
So never go out without it.
Officially on that.
Right.
I'm gonna
Always
go.
take off your makeup. Don't forget,
Yeah.
even if you're drunk, even if
Even if it's your birthday.
whatever, always take it off.
Yeah.
And yeah, I would say
well,
those are the secrets.
awesome.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for
Oh,
coming.
thanks to you.
I'm
Yeah, for having
happy.
me.
You know, you're like, it's crazy because I saw you and I was like, okay, like she's beautiful. I love it. I know that there's a lot to her. But then when she told me her story, like, oh, okay, like I'm a journalist. I love fashion. I want to make noise. I'm like, oh my God, this is exactly what I wanted for the podcast, is to show that, first of all, models, like, they're not just a pretty face. Yes, we have a brain. Yes, we have a lot to say.
Exactly.
And we're like a soul. It's not just from the outside.
Exactly.
It's like there's a whole world inside of us. And that's the whole
Exactly.
point of this podcast, is to give models a little bit of a platform for them to express themselves and you know, show the world what they got.
Right.
It's more than just outside.
More than just outside. Yes. Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
but anyways, thank you guys so much for
Thank
joining.
you. Thank you.
Make sure you guys like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next episode. And yeah, tomorrow's my
Thank
birthday.
you. Ah, happy birthday.
It's party time, baby. I'm kidding.
But take
gonna
off
go
your
to-
makeup.
I'm gonna go to the spa. That's what I'm gonna do. Bye, guys.
Bye.